The London Bridge incident bears striking similarities to the attack back on March 22nd, when a man ploughed his car into pedestrians on Westminster Bridge before fatally stabbing a policeman.
These terrorists, especially those operating with very crude instruments of death, in this case a van, which is not normally thought of as a weapon, but terrorists throughout Europe in particular have been using cars and vans as weapons. It shows that it takes more than just intelligence about local affairs in order to prevent these things.
Since 2014, the UK has been living under a severe threat level, which was raised for a short period to critical after terror struck the UK again almost 2 weeks ago when a suicide bomber attacked a pop concert in Manchester, killing 22.
Threat level should be increased for the time being from severe to critical. This means that their assessment is not only that an attack remains highly likely, but that a further attack may be imminent.
Meantime, campaigning for Thursday's general election has been suspended in the wake of this latest atrocity. The deadly attack in Manchester 2 weeks ago had already exposed a striking division among politicians about who's to blame for the assaults in the country.
Many experts, including professionals in our intelligence and security services, have pointed out the connections between wars that we've been involved in or supported and fought in other countries, such as Libya, and terrorism here at home.
What we have here is some grotesque ideology from Daesh trying to weaponize young people in our society. This is nothing to do with the UK's foreign policy.
We've spoken to a number of analysts who were also split on whether it's the UK's foreign policy or perhaps homegrown radicalisation which has given rise to these attacks.
Time people woke up to the connection between UK foreign policy, part of a wider Western foreign policy, and the increasing regularity of these attacks. Because ISIS and Salafi jihadism was not in Libya until Britain participated in the NATO air campaign, which toppled the country's government led by Muammar Gaddafi in 2011, and Salafi jihadism and terrorism was not present in Iraq until we destroyed that country in 2003.
There is a serious problem of radicalization. If you look at it, the British government announced last year that there were nearly 400 or more ISIS returnees from Syria who have come back into Britain. And then there are at least 3,500 suspected ISIS-inspired or ISIS-coordinated cells, individuals, parts of cells who are being monitored.
The individuals who carried these terrorist acts before in Europe, we know that they were born and raised in Europe. So basically there is some European factors pushing these people to carry out these heinous acts. So there are really many policies that they should question domestically and internationally.